Hey YouTube, how are you guys? It's been a hot minute and I am coming at you and wanted to remind you that you are absolutely phenomenal. You are incredible and unique and amazing. I was dancing in the kitchen this morning and I thought about that we don't give ourselves enough credit, and I think that that's a major it's just it's not great, it's not great for us. It's not great for you to think you're average, and not great for you to think that that you're less than incredible. And you literally were created from cells. Like, your body is literally just a bunch of energy smushed together under your skin. Like, what? That's crazy. That's incredible. So that's my first little tip, is that you are phenomenal. And if you're not telling yourself that every flippin' day, then you are lying to yourself, and you are not getting to where you need to get at, just with everything, with life, with business, with relationships, with everything. So thank you for listening to that quick little hot rant. It's been a while, people. It's been a real long time since I've been on YouTube, and I am making a commitment to you because I am not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be consistent. I want to share with you. I want to grow, and really at the core of this, what I want is to be able to create incredible content for you and to help change somebody's life. That would be absolutely phenomenal. So that's where I'm at with that. Like I said, it's been a hot minute, and we've had a lot of things happen in our lives, in my life. My husband and I have had quite a few things happen since the last time we spoke. So maybe if you can see, but we got, I got a new office and we got a new home in April. So very, very excited about that. Absolutely incredible expansion. Talk about just like forcing us to level up. Has been absolutely just what a fun transition that has been. So just kind of taking a look at, what it is that we do every day. Both of us work from home. We have, we both run businesses. And so it's been a lot of fun just working on growing that, to fit our space, and to be able to have the space to have, people over, to have, celebrations, and when things get back to, quote unquote new normal with, after all this craziness is gone or less than, we'll certainly have more of those things together with our family and friends. So new house, that was flipping nuts. So exciting. Another thing, Michael and I bought a new vehicle. So we traded in, or we didn't trade in, we sold, got rid of the Range Rover that I was driving for the last couple years, and we got a Tesla Model X. So that's coming in the next couple of weeks, which I literally, people, I call Tesla every day. Like, hey Taylor, it's not in yet. So very excited about that. Yeah, but it should be in the next couple weeks is what I was given today as an estimate. So those poor people at Tesla, they're just like, Taylor, we'll text you. We'll call you when it's ready. But I want to know. Okay, so I'm hardcore following up with this, because it is a big deal. It's not a little deal. It's a big deal. So so we got that, which has been a very unique experience, because it's totally unlike any other car buying experience that I've ever had in the past. And maybe I'll make another video about that in the future, because like, what a neat, different way that is absolutely transforming the automobile industry. Big words, but like craziness. So super excited about that. We've also made investments in ourselves and for our future. And I think that's important. It's massively important, because if you're not growing, you're dying. Speaking of growing, my little jungle back there, I'm trying to get more plants in my life, and starting here with these ones, this little vine over here. Oh, I always forget what side is which on the video. So, okay, so that is a little bit of what's going on with me, with business side of things. Things are going well. Very excited for the upcoming fourth quarter. So in my world, the fourth quarter is just nuts and ridiculous and incredible, and all of those things, shoved into a few months. We do a lot of business in the fourth quarter. So looking forward to that, as well as just overall expansion with my business and with myself. So for those of you who don't know, I do employee benefits for companies. So I help with health insurance, with dental, with disability. I also can help with Medicare questions and a few other things like that. So what this allows me to do is really I've grown myself from starting with a few products and a few different things to offer businesses to offering the whole kit and caboodle. And it's been a really, really unique experience. And I can go into more detail on that as well later. But I work for myself, so I have complete control over my schedule. And of course, that's a double-edged sword, right? Because I know that I can do things, any time of the day, but I also know that I can also not need to do things any time of the day as well. So, but anyways, more on that for sure in another video of more details on what I do. So that is quickly just to share with you everything that's happening with me. But back to my first thought of my kitchen dance, like, have you ever stopped to think about the fact that you're literally infinite? You have access to infinite information. It's called the internet. And I don't think people are really grasping how monumental that is. Like, that's flipping crazy, people. You can literally learn about anything. You can become an expert in anything. And all it takes is an internet connection and, a cell phone or a laptop or whatever. But like, you can learn it. You can literally become anything you've ever wanted. Period. That's all there is to it. If there's something that's out there that you have always wanted to learn about, that you've always wanted to do, there's somebody out there who's already done it, who's already made a course about it, who's got a YouTube channel up about it. And it's all about you dedicating yourself and making the decision and developing the skills in order to get what you want. Anything less than that is you are standing in your own way, either consciously or, whatever, but physically or mentally. That is a thought that I had, that people don't do that enough. Grow and push themselves and follow their spark. And I know that people don't know what that is. And I know that there's people that don't realize that they have something in them. We're all born with something. We're not all born geniuses or incredible at one thing or incredible at another thing. But, a place to start would be, think about when you were younger. What did people say about you? Did they say you were, bossy or chatty or whatever? Or did they say that you were a kind, a caregiver? So kind of thinking about some of those different things has helped me figure out what it is that makes me tick and that what I really like to do. And I urge you all to take the time to do that as well, maybe over the long weekend, but figure out what makes you sparkle, what makes you, that makes you soar, and learn about that and try to use those advantages to your advantage. And what I mean by that is learn about everything you can learn about that subject. If you want to be in accounting and you want to learn about all of the things that accounting things have and do, then find some free resource on the internet, because there's a million of them. So anyways, that is just a quick little rant. I thought about that because I just see it. I see it all the time. I see it every day. When I look at people, when I talk to people, when I connect and make eye contact, I see that there is no sparkle. There's no shine in a lot of people's eyes. It just is what it is. And it's really sad that people have accepted that as their reality and accepted the fact that they can't grow, or they don't want to grow, or they don't know how to grow, or they don't know what they like, or they just, put their head down and do their everyday life without finding that. And I think as human beings, that's one of our roles, is to find out what we were born with or what we would love to learn about and do and become, and work on getting there. We want to progress. We want to get better. And I'll share a little story with you. A few years back, I asked my dad, who has been a college professor for 25, 30 years. It's like crazy, incredible dedication and just education, really. But I asked him this question about, like, why does he keep doing it? Why does he, find joy in it? And, that's the same process, the same year after year after year. And I think a lot of people have been in that mentality, and not necessarily in the mentality in a bad way, but what he said, I just remember it clear as day. He said that he does it every year to get himself better, to be a better teacher, a better educator. And it had nothing to do with the process or the actual, school that he's at or it had nothing to do with any of that. It was about self-mastery. And you're probably going to watch this video, Dad, but that has just stuck with me. And I think that's just so cool that, that he said that, and then he does that, and he lives by that. And so I know that a lot of his, work ethic and all of those great things that he has have been passed to me. So thanks, Dad. And Mom, of course. I get my talkative and connectingness with others through talking and communication and things like that from my mom. So anyways, I didn't mean to go down that whole rabbit hole, but that it is what it is. So that's just a little story that I wanted to share with you, is find out why and what it is that you love and go and do it. And what you will find is along the way, you'll be able to grow as a person. You'll be able to grow your relationships. You'll be able to grow your bank account. You will be rewarded in so many ways. So that is just a little story for you. I appreciate all of you being here watching. Like I said, I'm really committed to growing this and sharing content with you guys. It's, impactful and not just me, talking at a screen. Because usually when I talk, there's somebody else, like talking back to me. So it's a little bit easier to, joke and stuff. So, so I appreciate you guys watching. If you would please subscribe, share the video if you liked it. And I'm very excited to come with you guys, come at you guys with more great information to help you, just help you in your life. So hope you have a great day, and we'll chat soon.